Boy, you lucky I'm not trying to get out this seat and get kicked.
Hey, Reaper, you just joined. I'm gonna need you to get in the chair, bro.
Is that Look Palm
Chair, doesn't
Wingspan?
matter
Oh
which
my
one, bro.
gosh. Oh.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
Yo, these guys are compy. Damn. I'm ready,
right,
yo.
I gotta make sure the cameras are in front of me.
So dramatic.
Hey, I appreciate you guys for cooperating, bro. I really do.
Yes, sir.
Shut your
Ain't gonna lie, bro. Can you like shut up? I ain't want to know that talk,
Yo,
bro.
Tay,
Like,
we actually about to scrap. I will leak your IP address right now, bro.
Yo,
Don't
don't say that. Don't say that on video.
Nah,
Don't say that. Don't say that on camera.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I
X,
wouldn't do
get
that.
this guy gone, bro. He's gonna ruin your league talking
I'm not
about
gonna lie, bro.
leaking
All
stuff,
right,
bro.
we got the press conference going on. We got the press conference for City Reapers versus
Hey,
RW. You gotta go sit down, bro.
Thank you.
Oh man, don't nobody care about them. They trash.
If y'all need a coach, I'm here.
Kick him.
If y'all need a
I'm trying.
All right, yeah.
Damn, you just gotta.
All right, bet we got the press conference for RW versus City Reapers. We actually got a City Reaper coming out right now. His name is LaSquan. We need LaSquan to come out. It's gonna be his turn.
I'm doing a press conference, Colin. Shut up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're arguing.
yo, what's good? Yo, Timothy.
Trash.
Is that Timothy?
Drop him.
Timothy.
Oh, Timothy, man, get your trash head off the stage,
Are y'all
man.
talking?
Timid, release this John.
Come on, are you gonna talk?
Shut
Are you gonna talk, bro?
Pad.
Are you gonna
So
talk,
trash,
bro?
bro.
Hey, Timid, bro, you
This
ain't
is
supposed to
man
be
right
up there,
here.
man.
Timid.
You not
Hop
built
off
like
my
Hey,
that.
if you're just
Hop off my
joining,
dick,
bro,
boy.
I need you to get
Hop off my dick.
Yo, chill out with the
He
cursing.
Oh,
cursed, he
hey.
cursed, he cursed.
X, is this
Hey, yo,
is this
tell
y'all
him to
City
quit talking
Reaper?
then.
You gotta chill out, bro.
Let's
Ethan,
Quan,
is
you
that you,
suck.
Ethan?
You trash.
Ethan,
Boy, I don't care what you're gonna say.
Ethan,
You so
Alright, let's
trash,
go on. You
bro.
can start taking
50
questions
on
now.
your dome.
Ethan.
Alright, if
questions?
anybody
Any
has any questions.
Me.
I'm gonna get Bob Dinkler.
Yeah, I
Yo, what's good?
I'm gonna get Bob
Me.
Dinkler.
You and the gold in the front row.
I'm gonna get Bob Dinkler.
Yo,
Nigga said
LaSquan,
Bob
you just played a
Dingler.
hell of a game today.
That nigga never
Scored.
went bad for
Yep,
being
2
like
points.
that.
64,
67. How do you feel
one
about the
block.
City Reapers performance?
It was pretty good. You know, we're
What's your trash doing here?
.500
Bro,
2 and
you
2.
don't want to talk? Get over here.
Mindset. Moon
So you
guy
take
have
drop
Look.
2 in the
Talking
3-point
now,
contest.
chill
not
out.
even a starter.
Yo, Sneaky, this
Oh,
nigga's
sorry.
irrelevant to me.
Hey,
Bro.
okay.
I don't know this nigga, but
Yeah.
he's trying to say
I got a question.
Yo, Maxi pad. You next.
Bro, Ethan, you always
uh,
talking, bro. Come
hey.
on.
How do you manage to be so trash, bro? I can't figure it out.
Alright, so.
Offensively, I mean, you're not wrong.
I have a
Vinny,
question.
Defense,
bro,
I'm locking your
this
ass
the player?
down. Shut your dumb ass up, boy.
Alright, yeah,
You're a
stay
little ass
tight.
kid.
Try not to cuss.
Yo, X,
Are we
kick this
what?
guy, baby.
Yeah, you in the green.
In the front.
We've been hearing
I'm
a
the
lot about
coach.
City Reapers and their teamwork being kind of trash lately. How do you guys feel like you
Mini
improved that?
Kyrie, right here, bro.
Yeah, I think,
Right here, bro.
Moon,
We teammates now. We
what's
teammates
his
in here,
name?
bro.
I think the starting lineup's clicking pretty well.
This is
The
the
bench
star
players see
player,
that,
bro.
and they just
Packing him
improve
up,
off
bro.
that.
So trash.
We just know we gotta come in locked in.
You, Snicky in the front.
You know, I have a question for Timid.
What's the question?
How did your trash head get on a team?
Hey, shut your bitch. No, I'm trolling. Nah, I got bored, low key, and I decided to make the best team that OTE's ever seen. So here we are, 2-game victory streak.
What do you see for your team in the playoffs or finals?
Championship, obviously.
Huh, not on my watch, but you know that's a good mindset.
Nothing but victories from this side since I've been here. So we're striving for greatness.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all that greatness once we see each other on the court.
Yo, no date. Oh, it's like what? Like,
Wait, whoa,
yo,
Bro.
Can we get a pause on the court? Like,
Hold on, no
Oh, chill
no
out,
pause.
Tech on the play.
Baby,
Maxi
Tech on the bro. You a little too gay.
Heck on the unk.
Next
I'm
question.
not gonna lie, that is tech.
Yeah,
on.
maxi pad again. Also, I was
this
lagging.
generation is cooked.
Shut up, bug.
He's
Mike's
being-
talking. Oh, X, unmute Maxi Pad.
All right, bro. Hold on.
Dude had me muted, bro. This buffoonery. I was asking, what are you gonna do when I drop 70 on Lasquan, bro. You may have to suit
If I'm
up
not
for
lagging, then
And I'm locking down.
I was lagging
The entire game.
That map
is so laggy. Swear.
Timid, you may have to suit up for that, bro. Dropping 80 plus on that team, bro.
Alright, keep
There's
talking.
nothing I gotta suit up for here. I got the best team in the world.
Why did we kick Mini Kyrie? He my teammate though.
I promise you, there ain't nothing you can throw at me that I haven't taught these guys so far.
What if
Nah,
I
this
throw
guy
that
was
meat?
trash,
That
All
ball.
right, yo, can we like bodyguards? We got a bodyguard out here, bro. Kick this guy out of here, bro.
Bodyguard.
If he makes one more remark.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a question.
This guy's like trying to invite me to the Diddy party, bro.
How'd you get so old?
Ain't nobody like a Diddy, bro.
What am I
Who said
listening
that?
Next
to?
question.
Mola.
I have a question for Timmy. You say that you are the best coach and you got the best team. What do you look for in a player, and how do you seek to elevate that player?
Excuse me. You got.
Most and foremost, I want, like I was trying to say, most and foremost, I want somebody.
That was
with
my
good
brother,
physicals,
bro.
Good physical is the foundation of everybody's game. You gotta be, you can't be no 5 foot, bro. That's basically it. You gotta be built something like that, bro. Gotta be. I'm not gonna give you a hard list of what I want, but one is physicals for sure, and two, I want somebody who's actually willing to learn and willing to get better as an individual, let alone with a team play. I don't run plays. Plays are useless to me. All it is individual learning and learning what to do and how to wrap yourself around the team. Every person on this team has a really good role and understands that role.
A follow-up question, if you would allow me to. Where do you typically look for a player, and how do you find somebody that you want on your team?
Most of it is just connections I've built over the years that I've been playing this game. But if that's not an option I got to use, then I go straight to Jamel courts. That's the best place to find the foundation of the physicals that I need. A lot of short players don't play in that court because simply they can't reach the rim. Once you can reach that rim, it's something easy for me. That's just my personal opinion, though.
Timid.
Next question. X.
If I'm a new player, I've never touched Rec Room, I've never touched OT before. How do I get recognized by the OT City Reapers in Rec Room?
Just showing out, man. You just gotta do something that nobody else has done so far, and that's not easy. You just gotta learn how you play and how to have fun. And if I see you fit, I'll let you know. You don't gotta worry about no offers yet. If you're new, just take your time and you'll eventually learn the game.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Next
sir.
question.
This one is gonna be for you, James. How do you feel like you strive as a player on your team, and how do you stand out as your own individual player?
By being a system player and just playing in my role. Being adding gravity as a player to myself, just being the size I am and just playing defense.
Well, and what exactly is your role? How do you contribute to your team?
Back to the basket big. All right.
Yo. Thank you.
Hey, it's a God 2K build. Don't diss on it.
I don't judge.
Hell
man.
no.
Not actually. Two-way inside out ISO scorer. If you want a good build. 6'2", two-way inside out ISO score.
Hey,
Never
never
heard
take
that
this
name
from him
before.
again.
Over here.
Fuck you, boy. Yo, Amari in the back.
Alright, so how would you feel about your teammates? Like, who do you think will win? You or Vortex?
Vortex. I'm not a one player. I'm not a 1v1 player, bro. Are you guys all like a little special in the head? I'm kind of like questioning that.
Yeah.
Because you guys don't realize what a role is.
I am not a
taking shots on the whole
1v1
community.
ISO player whatsoever.
I'm like literally there, just sit and jump up in the air, get my boards. Like, bro, it's not that hard to understand.
What he's trying to say,
Honestly,
I'm
bro.
gonna say it for the publicity.
I'm not gonna come out
What
my
he's trying
bag
to say
and
is
shit.
he works within a system and he knows that. Vortex works out of the system. He makes the system. He knows what he's good at. And
Holy glaze.
he knows.
Great way to put it.
Talking about he made the system. What?
He works the system for this team. He's a first ball player.
Amen.
Also, I'm lagging. My FPS was like 30. And I'm not even a starter.
Timid.
Which I'm
Yes,
fine
X.
with. But
Damn, I've had my hand up.
It seems like you're feeling a little bit more comfortable with your team. You're getting 2 back-to-back wins. What's your opinion and what's your plan going against all the rest of the other teams in OT?
Honestly, I haven't done my scouting homework on any other team so far. So I don't really have a plan. But what I do, I prepare my team for every scenario and every player that I can possibly think of that will come across these leagues. I've even went as far as trying to explain how to guard the 6'5" individual named Light. And honestly, you can't do that very well in this league. So it's just something that you just got. It's like a double-edged sword, almost. You just got to let him go to the paint or let him shoot a 3. You just got to outscore him eventually over time.
Tim,
So-
I have something to say, but it's not a question.
Okay.
A lot of NSBL players come here and they said it's hard to guard, but OT, like homegrown players, they guard it and they get to it easily. Why do you think that is?
Mostly because of the jump boost. In Shmo courts and other courts, such as just street basketball and 4-on-4, they don't have jump boost. They don't have speed boost. It's slow paced. It's fundamental, and that's mostly the reason, in my opinion. It's just slow. Every move you make has a consequence. But here, there's a lot of, I don't really want to say it. There's a lot of freeway. You can kind of just do whatever you want, and you get the same spot every time. That's why they say it's harder. In my opinion, it's slightly easier to get. Well, no, it is definitely easier to get where you need to be and get into your comfortable spot on the court. But it also makes the NSBL players just better. They just know how to. If they can get to their spot with ease on the normal jump boost court or no jump boost courts, then they should have zero issue getting into where they need to be with jump boost.
I have a question for Timmy.
Sounds good on paper, but it doesn't really.
Hello, I have a
End up
question.
like that in the game.
I disagree with that. I have a player in the back that is living proof of that in this very game.
Oh, not that back. All right.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
sorry. Next question, Mullah.
All right. I have another one for Timmy. In OTE League, what team would you like to see in a game, and what team would you like to avoid in a game?
It's kind of the same answer. I want to play against the Cold Hearts, but I also want to avoid the Cold Hearts. I want to avoid the Cold Hearts simply because they have light, and if they have light, I promised my team that I would show up and suit up myself to play against that. It's only
everyone
fair.
else were coming after you.
Yeah, basically everybody else were coming after you, but I do not want to play against light, and simply because it's not fair. He's not fair to be in this league, in my opinion. So I have to step up myself and bring it upon myself to keep my team within the game. But I do under oath, say that I will do nothing else but matches
Okay,
his
it ain't
skill
that serious.
and matches strengths.
It's crazy how
I'm
you
myself
say that.
better than he is. I will do
We'll
nothing
talk
more
about
than
the
match
old-
what he's doing and let my team do everything else.
I have a question.
Nah, bro. Cold Hearts are 0-3. It's not that serious, bro. Light's been playing.
No,
more
but-
games,
Talking
too.
about signing the
Cold
oath,
Hearts
bro.
are 0-3,
I will
bro.
suit up
They're
to
not that
defeat
serious.
them.
That is true. I know that.
Relax.
Bro thinks he an Avenger, bro. What the hell?
Amari, what's
Hey,
your
man,
question?
I love the answers.
All right. Timmy, what are you looking for in a player, bro? Like what
We
you
already
looking for?
answered
This
this.
question, I'll do the question again.
I
since
wasn't
you
here.
weren't I'm looking for somebody with good physicals. It's not really too short, and you just gotta have the foundations of normal basketball in real life. Once you have those foundations, I can build you up to something great.
So Taylor,
Well, I
you
have
looking
a-
for a
I have a
player that
question
touches
here.
grass?
Not necessarily, but that is something. Yes.
Timid.
Kind of yes. But you need to have good physicals. Good physicals is mostly the most important. No, it is the most important part of this game.
Me.
Timid.
Next question next.
Holy glaze.
So do you vision yourself becoming the Greg Popovich of OT?
Say it again, please.
Do you envision yourself as being the Greg Popovich of OT?
Yes, I do, honestly. I plan on
What about
Pat
Pound?
Riley.
making every team every team
Phil
I come
Jackson?
across, which is so far this team. I'm making everybody on this team greater than they ever thought they could be. That's my only objection.
Hey man, you're forgetting that you played on the cohorts in season 1.
play, but I'm kind of broke.
To be
Pat
fair,
Riley and
my
Phil
intent
Jackson's
on
are
that
better
team was
coaches.
not what I have now. I was not where I am now. I myself has grown mentally, and my skill cap has just flown through the roof since then. Ever since I played on the cohorts that one season, I myself has became at least 3 times better. I've won MVP in SBO and potentially DPOY in SBO the same season, and I won the chip all in one season. I myself have become just too good for that league for the moment. So I'm gonna sit back and enjoy my time as a coach and make these guys greater than I ever thought they could be.
Oh my
James,
god.
I got a
love
question
that.
for you.
Next question.
All right, this one is a question for James. Timon has stated that he is elevating all of his players as much as he possibly can. In what ways has Timon and his training elevated you as a player in OTE Rec Room?
Well, I haven't been to a current practice yet.
But I know since he said he's been a DPOI and a champion in NSBI, I know that he can help me elevate my game to where it's supposed to be.
What would you like to see Timon do for you as a player? What do you feel like you're weak at?
Perimeter defense and just mid-range. Or like post scoring.
Love to see it. Thank you.
Next question.
Do you think
Anybody have any
anyone on City
questions?
Reapers was the main key for for you guys winning against Cold Hearts, or do you think it was just overall team contribution?
It was definitely like the overall team, like just the team played so flawlessly together. It was honestly kind of impressive because I didn't even work with any of y'all at that point. You guys were just so knitted well together that first game. Honestly, it's put a lot more confidence on my shoulders because I know exactly how to help y'all now. But kind of got off track. It was definitely the team overall. Nobody individually contributed to that win.
Ooh, I got a question. All right, thank you. Simon, it is seeming kind of like you're the glue that's going to hold this team together. And we've heard a lot of controversy saying that players like Moon are who's tearing the team apart. What are your opinions on Moon and how he affects your team?
To be fair, Moon is the Draymond Green of this league so far. Everybody has somebody on their team that just kind of rips everything apart. But I'm not holding that against him. I know his personality. I've known him for a little bit now. It's nothing that I can't overcome myself, and not try to make it seem like this. But I will put an end to that behavior for him.
Oh. What would that look like? Would that look like consistent benches or a full release from the team?
Neither. I'm going to motivate him to become humble.
Love to see it. Thank you.
Any more questions? All right, I'm heading back there.
Thank you.
I'm bringing up
You can bring your
Lacan
next
Wingspan
player.
if anybody wants to. I'm bringing up Lacan Wingspan if anybody wants to ask him.
Bye, let's
Yeah,
go.
Beb. See everybody.
Thank you guys for the time.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Yeah, clap.
Hey, go.
W1. That was nice. We love to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, we got Wingspan.
Hey,
Hi,
hey, take it
Wingspan.
right
Got me
backstage.
off guard.
How's it going, my guy?
Doing great. Had a great win today.
Speaking on that win, 73-67. How do you feel about that performance? You were down. I mean, your record was 1-2. Their record was 2-0. I'm at 2-1. You evened it out. How we feeling?
Yeah, you know, I had to go out there, play my defensive part. Got fast break dunks. Had to do what I had to do.
Hey, man. Love to hear that one. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling me. A lot of the people on the other team, RWE, were stating that all you could do were dunks. How do you feel about that, and what do you have to say to them?
Meet me on Camel courts. I'll show you what I can do.
Fair enough. How do you feel like you contributed to your team, and where on your team do you feel like you placed in terms of skill?
Oh, place on skill? Other than Timon, I'm probably like the best player on the team.
Oh, you
in my
think so?
opinion.
In your opinion,
Yeah, I got things to prove that.
Let's hear.
It's like Timid, I'm a champion myself.
All right. Timid has stated that he improves players, and he specifically pointed out you earlier. How do you feel like Timid has contributed to your overall gameplay?
No, so me and Timid have played each other a long time. So we've been on multiple teams with each other. So we've had a long of good experience with each other.
So do you feel like all you really need to have a good team is just team dynamic, or do you feel like Timid said, it's more of a physical approach?
Can you repeat that for me? I didn't really hear you too well.
Do you feel like all you need for a good team is a good team dynamic and like they get along, or do you feel like Timid was right in saying that all you need is a physical approach?
I don't think he mentioned that, but in my thing is good team chemistry alongside good physicals and good basketball movement is a great way to win games.
Listen to him.
Hold on.
Any other questions?
I don't know. You good, X? You said shh. We good?
I was talking to him. We're all good.
Oh, okay. My fault. More questions. You were offered an interview earlier and it ended up not happening. Would you like to have your own interview? And when would you like to have it, if you could?
I'm down. I don't care anytime.
Anytime. Love to see it.
Question. All right, Wingspan. This was your first ever OT game ever. How are you liking overtime record so far?
So I'm not really used to jump boots, as you know. I'm an NSBL player, so I'm used to staying my feet on the ground. So, but it's I find it pretty easy in my opinion.
A lot of people find it more fun to play with jump boost. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's more fun, or do you feel like it's a little bit too easy?
No, I find it gives people like an advantage that they don't deserve. I feel it's like without jump boost, they wouldn't be able to do anything.
Okay. Overall, do you feel like you carried your team today, and if so, how so?
No, I don't feel like I carried very much. Me and my teammate both had great examples. I did the most I could do on defense, and he did what he did on offense.
Do you feel like if you didn't have Vortex, the other one putting up points, do you feel like you guys could have put out the win, or do you feel like you would have lost this game?
Oh, for surely. If he was the one with the ball in his hand, I could have done it myself.
Love to hear it. You mentioned that you play in NSBL. Did your team ever win? And if so, what was your team, if you don't mind me asking?
So I'm currently on a roster right now. So I'm on the Nuggets. We're currently in the playoffs right now. But I also played with Timid last season in the Ages Championship season.
Oh.
I have a prior season when I played in season 3 where I also got another chip. But I also played in the RBA a long time ago, and I got my gold ball from there.
Oh,
you're sorry as hell.
Wait, chill.
You
gotta sit down.
Yo, Wingspan.
Just don't curse.
We talk about NSBL. We talk about OT. We talk about you just being here. This is your first game. How do you like the OT ecosystem?
What do you mean by that?
I'm from Ohio.
I'm talking about like how do you like the media, the way we do.
Oh, I feel like it's nice. I feel like there's like a little bit more engaged in the NSBL. I don't really see a lot of media things going on. We don't have announcers in the NSBL like that, so I like that.
I was just gonna ask, do you like the announcing? Do you like no announcing?
I like that. I like announcing. I like being able to have people like voice their opinions on what's going on in the game. I feel like that's kind of nice.
Bet that. Thank you.
As a new player in in OTE, how do you feel like we could overall improve OTE as a whole?
Damn, I don't know how to answer this one. Let's see. I don't know. I haven't really seen much you can improve on.
Snicky, can we do something fun, bro? This is actually
At least not so far. I know the dude with the bobblehead ain't talking back there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he ain't talking to me.
Alright.
Definitely talking to you.
Shut up.
Good timing, X. That was good. That was great. Oh my. Alright. Another question. Last question.
Boss.
This nigga really sent phone number.
I know you feel like that you are the best player in your team. Do you feel like, besides Tim, sorry, do you feel like you're the best player in OTE as a whole?
No, I don't feel like that.
Who do you think has one leg over you, if you had to say somebody?
Light. He's a little too big. I do play with him in NSBL. He is my teammate.
That's cool.
Wingspan.
Glad to hear the honesty. Who's playing on top there watching?
What?
Yo's lost. But I think he has a question. I think you should get lost first.
Agreed.
Alright, my bad for the wash in the background. My mic keeps picking it up.
You should give me a
Out of all the teams you've seen, who do you think is going to give you personally the most trouble to play against?
Man, it's probably going to have to be going against Light, but I know as what I can do, I can guard him. I'm probably one of the only players in this league that probably can.
I like that answer. I'm not gonna lie. All right, question.
If you could give one tip to other players on how to guard Light and deal with him, what would you give out? What would you say?
You need height, that's for sure. There's no tip I can really give you. You need height.
Fair enough.
Already got that. Kinda.
All right, question.
No lag too. That'd be pretty good.
All right, people kind of have like this weird feeling about OT and like NSBL. I don't know, but I have the ideas because it's sponsored. Do you think that if Overtime Elite became sponsored, people would like the stigma that they have over Overtime Elite would fade away?
Yeah. So Overtime can't. I know this for a fact, and I've heard it from certain league managers in Rec Room. OT can't be sponsored because y'all don't use regular physics in the game. Y'all don't use the regular rims. Y'all don't use you all use jump boosts. So I know that it can't be sponsored. So the stigma is probably gonna stay.
So the fact that we do that, shouldn't it not count as a basketball league? Shouldn't it be something completely different as we don't use what we do? It's completely different as jump boosts. It shouldn't be in the same slot as NPL.
Yeah, Rec Room can only sponsor Rec Room original stuff, so that's not something that's original in Rec Room. That's like an additive. That's why they can't do that.
Hopefully we can work something out. Thanks for that.
No.
So with a few teams in OT having some NSBL players like Jelly Fams, do you think they would be a threat against you personally, like them having lower shades?
The balls RRS.
Hey, can you repeat that for me?
Okay, there we go.
Some teams that in OTE have some NSBL players, like Jelly Fam in particular. They have glow and shades who, personally, through what I've seen, are doing pretty good for their team. Do you think they'd give you some trouble, or do you think they'd beat you?
No, not especially not shades.
Okay.
NSBL is definitely rumored to be more comp than OTE, but which one do you personally feel like you have more fun playing in?
I definitely have more fun playing in NSBL. I feel like it's more competitive, and I like the competitive aspect.
Fair enough.
NSBL no lag. NSBL 3-point court.
I love the honesty.
Yeah, the map's a little laggy. Won't lie.
Basketball training court. NSBL.
Do you feel like you'd be the main key for your team, like you and Vortex, or do you think it just personally that'd be clutching up close games?
I mean, me and Vortex do what we do. I like having a screening on my team in the jump boost, because he can make the shots he needs. I can get the rebounds, I can get blocks, I can do what I need on defense, and I can score the fast breaks out there. I get it coast to coast is the way to go.
Don't forget Moon. He can cook up too.
Oh, we don't talk about that, man.
Damn.
Damn.
Mr. Man looking the wrong way.
I gave you extra minute, but that's all the time we have here today. Wingspan. Time for me to...
Thank you very much, Wingspan, for coming on.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay,
I
man.
meant to dap
So,
you up,
come
but I
on.
took a seat and he's gone.
Come on, man. Why you
Alright,
yo?
I'd like to thank you guys for pulling up. Everyone that's actually in Rec Room, I'm thanking you guys. Thank you guys for pulling up. And if you're watching the stream, thank you guys for watching the stream. Anyone who was here is watching the stream, thank you guys for pulling up as well. This will be the end. We had some nice interviews from Lasquan James, and we had Wingspan. His first game in OT, he had some controversial things to say. Had Timid, the GOAT over there. I like his coaching style. I like his plan, his vision about OT. I'm about to end this one off with my man's Yellow Moolah saying something.
Yes, sir. Hey, like I said, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I appreciate you guys. If you have interest in playing in a Rec Room Basketball League, I recommend you guys come to OTE. And we're really fun. We like to play. We're really comp. We're really active with our players. Overall, we're a pretty good basketball league, and I thank you guys for tuning in, man.
Wait, don't y'all got Discord running?
Nobody like a Timmy.